Come on.
Okay? Yeah, make it. No, I'll get it. Damn it, stuck. Come on, get back. Yeah, take that, you miserable son of a bitch. Run! I got it.
Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and this might be my final re-review as for right now. You know, where I wanted to re-review some films I talked about in the past and give my own special in-depth look at them with tons of footage, and that would be I Come in Peace, also known as Dark Angel in a lot of places. But it's really I Come in Peace. And this is as you can probably tell. Well, no, you can't, because the DVD's actually in there, but I had to buy this from overseas. Pretty much, it's from the Region 2 DVD. This is not the official, of course, because you can tell, you know, it's someone just printed this off. But I bought offline. It was cheaper buying it online than just getting it overseas. So, like, someone made a copy, and people, oh, well, hey, this film never got released in Region 1. It never got released in the US on DVD. Otherwise, I would happily buy it. But if they don't release it, fuck them. Seriously. But I'll get to that. Because I'm pissed off this film never been released on DVD in the US. People are like, why the fuck are you bitching about it? You got the DVD. And it looks good. The picture quality in the Region 2 DVD looks great. Looks good. Solid. Widescreen. But it's just the respect factor. The fact that you did shitty ass motherfucking movies that get DVD releases and this doesn't. Like, I know Ackroyd really enjoys this film. Humongous, that guy, that's getting DVD release. Like, all these other horror films that I didn't give a fuck about getting DVD releases. Like The Dead Pit. That movie from the 80s or whatever the fuck, The Dead Pit. All these shot on shitty films that get directed, that get DVD releases. Like, what the fuck was Sledgehammer? But this doesn't get one? With Dolph Lundgren, even though The Expendables came out? Fucking kidding me? But, anyway, getting to the film itself. I Come in Peace is, without a doubt, my favorite Dolph Lundgren film. I know a lot of friends of mine on here enjoy this film as well. Michael Keane, you lucky sumbitch, you got to see this in a movie theater. I'm fucking... See, if I go to the theater now, I can see fucking The Change Up with Ryan Reynolds and fucking Harry Potter. And, you know, I can see Twilight, the new Twilight movie. Real Steel with Hugh Jackman, which, maybe... But you got to see Aliens and Predator, probably Predator. I Come in Peace in the theater. I would love to have seen this film in the theater. You lucky fucking shit. But I know my best friends Ackroyd and Mike, OCP Communications and Ackroyd, they really love this film to death. We did a commentary, which I'm not really happy with the commentary, the fan commentary we had done, only because of me and myself. Those other two guys, you can hear them clearly. You can't hear me for shit. That's because I had a shitty microphone that I couldn't fucking get better for the longest time no matter what I did. And I can't listen to those old commentaries, fan commentaries, because I can't hear me. I can't hear what the fuck I'm saying, which sucks. But, I love this film to death, though. It was directed by Baxley. Now, this guy... He did second unit work and stuff, like on Predator. Like, he helped film some of the action scenes in Predator. This guy directed Action Jackson, which is... After this, he did Stone Cold, which I like. Definitely my favorite Baxley film is this film movie. And like I said, it's my favorite Dolph Lundgren film. Baxley, unfortunately, went on to direct mostly TV stuff now. Like a lot of Stephen King stuff. He did Rose Red, did Kingdom Hospital. He did Storm of the Century, which I fucking hate. Storm of the Century can freeze his ball sacks off. I hate Storm of the Century. Give me what I want, and I will go away. About kick in the nuts. Hey, townspeople, instead of fecal, they might as well be fecal matter. They're full of shit. I'm gonna give this boy up because I'm a fucking coward chicken shit, and I'm gonna fight for my life. Fuck you, townspeople. Anyway, that's no movie. But he also directed, Baxley directed, like The Lost Room and The Triangle, like a lot of these, miniseries, which is too bad, because, I thought he was a good action director. Even Action Jackson I'm kind of iffy on, but I thought his directing was fine, action scene-wise and stuff. But Ackroyd piece, I mean, I'm not getting much to the plot, because the plot is simple and yet, in my opinion, creative. Alien drug dealer from outer space. To a cop and FBI agent paired together to chase his sumbitch down. I like that idea. It's like, we've seen mafia, we've seen all sorts of bad guys. What can we do? We've seen drug deals. Why not drug deals from outer space? Fuck it. And star Dolph Lundgren, which I know they wanted Dolph Lundgren to play the bad guy, but I like the fact that Dolph Lundgren played the good guy. And you got this guy, MATTHIAS HUES, as the bad guy, and he played a great bad guy. I mean, the first scene when it's Christmas time. I always forget this film takes place around Christmas time. And this guy's driving, and he just cut from his CD player, shooting out a fucking CD at him. There's an explosion, and something has arrived, and MATTHIAS HUES comes up in his big motherfucker self. I come in peace in his creepy white eyes, and you have that excellent score by I think his name is Jan Hammer. And what's sad about is that the score, someone did a good cover of the score to this film, but at the same time, I really do wish the soundtrack, the score of this film was released. I mean, I know some people say, oh, I can find it. Well, if you find it online, it's either got the noise from the movie, sound effects, or it's the cover version, which is a good cover, but, it can never be perfect. I mean, I want the actual Jan Hammer music, and unfortunately it was never released, which is too bad. It is a great music. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Down 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 down. Man, I love this film to death. Ackroyd Peas. Because I guess it was supposed to be called Dark Angel in the U.S., but something about there were some films in the past called Dark Angel, which is weird because nowadays, like, there's a fucking movie called Drive coming out, and it's like there's a movie called Drive. They don't give a shit nowadays, but I like the title. I don't know what... I like I Come in Peace better. Of course, when you say that, you just think, oh, it's a porn title. But, Dark Angel, I don't know. Dark Angel kind of sounds generic. I'm just so accustomed to saying I Come in Peace that that's sort of the title I prefer. But, it's not going to be a long story short, so I'm not going to say it. You have Jack Cates, played by Cates. It's another fucking movie, Jack Cates. Kane, played by Dolph Lundgren. And he's doing a job. He's listening to his partner making this drug deal. And at the same time, of course, you have these assholes going to rob a liquor store.
Actually, you're Turner, right? Detective Ray Turner?
You got the money, Buzz? You done? Buzz? You're not Buzz.
No, you're not very smart.
It's like, keep talking guys, and he's got to go in to stop the liquor store robbery. And the bits of dialogue I enjoy, like the drug dealer guy asking the Dolph's partner, what university do you come from? The University of Suck My Dick, you know. And they sort of mirror what's going on, so Dolph Lundgren does a great kick and, you're not Buzz, and you're not very smart. You know, drop it, shoots the bad guy, and then at the same time the drug dealers shoot his partner, because they found out that he was a cop. And pretty soon after, that alien comes in, I got a piece. Gets his badass fucking CDs bouncing off the wall, people. This is big old hand cannon, blows the shit out of people.
What the fuck?
Merry Christmas. Keep an eye on him.
You bet. Son of a bitch!
And Dolph Lundgren's like, what the fuck's going on? Finds his dead partner. The drug's been stolen by this alien. And he's going to be put on, you know, told to put on vacation. But ultimately he's put back on with a new partner played by Benben. It's always weird saying that name, last name Benben. Which, to be honest, he hasn't done a lot. I know he was on that John Landis episode, Masters of Horror, The Deer Woman, which I liked seeing Benben there. I'm like, oh shit, he's in something. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really piss poor ending to that episode too. But it wasn't downbeat ending, but just a piss poor ending. But what was going on? Again, a lot of people complain about the film because it's cliche. You know, cliche, buddy cop, back and forth, back and forth. But these two play off each other well. Dolph Lundgren and Benben, I think they act well in the film. They play off each other well. And I'm a fan of buddy cop films. I'm a fan of the buddy cop genre, the cliche, the formula. So that appealed to me.
Hey, Fitz.
I should. It was mine when I was 12.
Thank you.
I like abuse as much as the next girl. But this time when you had me wondering whether you were dead or alive, I was kind of rooting for dead. You know what I mean?
Diane.
Hey! Pretty healthy relationship you've got there.
That's one.
Thanks.
I've got a career to think about. I can't afford to start telling stories about goddamn spacemen.
If you can't help, just stay the hell out of my way.
Inspector Switzer says you have
That's
to look...
two.
How many do I get?
All right, that's three.
You know the difference between you and me? You don't fucking care. You just want to please.
Fuck you. I do my job. I do what I'm asked to do, and I respect my superiors. That's the difference between you and me. I'm a team player.
Well, your team sucks.
And the fact that these two guys I like as actors, and they pulled it off well. I haven't watched Benben's show, was it Dream On? I didn't watch that show. But they both played each other off well. And yeah, a little bit of romantic business with Dolph Lundgren's girlfriend, on and off girlfriend who's their coroner. And then from time to time, you have this alien. What this drug dealer alien does is he grabs people, and this thing comes up, just sticks right in them, and overdoses them on heroin. Just this shit that would make Wolverine cream in his pants, boom, spike right in the head, and get its endorphins. That's their drug of choice, endorphins from our brains. They want to get high on the supply of our brain waves, our brain juice. It's like a, wow. It's like a reverse pissed off Elmer from Brain Damage. Instead of putting shit out of our brains, we want to take shit out of our brains. And I'm like, it's such a, like, you know, just getting that juice from endorphins from people's brains. And you get like an old guy, and a black guy, and a woman. And at the same time, you also have this good alien that's chasing down the bad alien. You get some really good action scenes, like in a garage, where the bad alien's chasing down the good alien, because this hand cannons blow the shit out of everything. So it's blowing like 7, 8, 10 cars right behind the bad alien MATTHIAS and crashes right through the window. Really solid action scene. And at the same time, again, Dolph Lundgren and Brian Benben, they're trying to figure out, they find the murder weapon. They realize it's kind of like a cue ball effect, like, you know, maybe a bounce. You see all these marks on the walls, and they find the weapon. They take it to someone. They find out that it sort of deals with magnetic fields and stuff like that. And basically, they talk around, and from time to time, they get shot at by what they call the white boys. Shitty name granted for a gang, but the white boys, as opposed to what? The gay boys. But the white boys, you know, they're at times shooting at Kane, or they make him, they do like a little car chase where Brian Benben gets his big gun. He's like, where did you get that? Present from my mom. And as the movie goes on, Dolph Lundgren's had, and he's going to talk some business to these guys who's been fucking with them. And he's like, I didn't start this drug war. He beats the shit out of some people. They got Brian Benben, so they want Dolph to do this job. And actually, the guy who's doing the job was Al Leone, who you've seen in a lot of films, Al Leone. You see him in Big Trouble in Little China. You see him in Die Hard. You've seen him in a bunch of shit. And he's been killed by the alien, bad guy alien, and Dolph getting his ass kicked, and the good alien helps him. And yeah, one thing leads to another. And the bad alien fucks up shit as well, using the badass CD thing. And the good alien stops shooting at him, and he gets hit on the side really badly. Dolph and Brian Benben are fighting with each other, and when they get in the car, there's the alien there, and he knows that Dolph Lundgren is a character he can trust. It tells him what to do, where he's at, what's going on, what he wants, what he's doing, that if he leaves, war will come. Because, hey, we're a big drug supply now. And then he just erupts. I like the way it was done in the special effect. He erupts and explodes and, like, ball of light, and Brian Benben gets the space gun.
I got it. Nothing left of him, man.
Jesus Christ. Did you see that?
And I see it. It almost burned my fucking face off, man.
Right before then, Dolph's like, Christ, did you see that? See it. I almost burned my fucking face off, man. And then you have a thing where Brian Benben sort of turns on Dolph, saying he's doing his job, and then he finds out that his superior is a bad guy, and he gets saved by Dolph. And he goes, never trust nobody. Kane Manual, Chapter 1, Page 1. They end up going to where the alien may possibly believe that they were told. And I like that Brian Benben's character. He really did a good job with the fact he's very uptight. And, you know, I say, usually I follow procedure, but I say we should go kick some ass. Really fun scene where Dolph's trying to fight, he's getting his ass kicked, and Brian Benben's able to hit the alien. He's like, take that, you stupid son of a bitch. As the thing gets up, run! And big old explosions. The whole area's getting bombarded with explosions. The wall they're hiding on explodes as well. Solid action scene. He's able to hit it, but now they have the drugs, and they decide to sort of take care of business, get ready. I like the little bit of business where he puts on the coat, Brian Benben's like, wow, it fits. Dolph's like, should be, wore when I was 12. So you get some good back and forth in there. Very entertaining, very fast-paced. Great score by Jan Hammer. Dolph and Brian Benben played each other off well. The girl played the girlfriend because she arrives because Dolph had promised her that they were going to take a vacation. And Betsy Brantley, I think she did fine. Some people knock her performance. She did fine. She wasn't annoying. I thought she was likable. They get tapped by the white boys again. They're like, oh shit, not now. But Matthias Hughes comes in and blows shit out of everybody.
What the hell is that?
Come on, get in the car.
Go, get in.
And they get in a really good car chase. They get some fun dialogue, like she's asking, who is that? The dog's like, some asshole from outer space. And they get on the sidewalk and Brian Benben's like, no, get back on the street, get back on the street. And he sees Matthias Hughes, no, stay on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk.
Get back on the street, get back on the street! Stay on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk!
And Brian Benben is able to shoot the cop car that the alien stole. And he's like, able to flip over. He's like, oh, yeah! And it comes, oh, shit! Gets in the car again. A lot of fun, humor. Gets to a point where they're able to shoot the fucking alien, but the gun is empty. And Dolph Lundgren handles that shotgun he has like a pro, pumping the shit out of it into Matthias Hughes. You have a good foot chase, explosions, some more. Brian Benben gets knocked out, and you have a nice face-up between Matthias Hughes and Dolph Lundgren. Where Dolph's trying to fight, but he's getting ass kicked. It gets to a point where the alien tries to use that thing to overdose him, and he grabs it. And I like the way it was done, where he's going back and forth, dread, barely getting it, going back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, fuck you, spaceman. Big kick-ass kick. And you have then one of the best fucking lines I've seen in an action movie. Because this thing always keeps saying, I come in peace. And it's like, nah, I can't do it like I gotta do it like Dolph, like, because he does like, he's like this. And you go in pieces, asshole. Big old explosion. You end with them three getting out of there, smiling. They've saved the day. They're alive. And you have the song, Touch Me Tonight. I think by a band, Shooting Star. Which is kind of a dirty song, you know. Touch me tonight. Just don't do it to the right. Gotta touch me tonight. On the balls. Kind of a dirty song when you think about it. But I love I Come in Peace. I love the interaction between Dolph and Brian Benben. Can't believe I almost forgot his name. So how many times I've seen this movie. This is one of those movies I can pop in and watch and have fun anytime. It's one of those films that's infinitely rewatchable to me. Because I'm a big fan of buddy cop films done right, in which I really like the two leads. That's probably another reason why I really enjoy Split Second with Rutger Hauer. That's another one. And a lot of buddy cop films. But I really enjoy the two leads. I enjoy the formula being put in. Also with the sci-fi action. With a neat idea of an alien drug dealer from outer space that has a big old fucking cannon for a weapon. Shoots CDs that bounce off people's necks. Spikes and shit. I love that. I love the fast pace. I love the score by Giant Hammer. MATTHIAS HUES made an intimidating villain. Like, ooh, that's a scary villain you don't want to fuck with. Practical explosions. Very fast pace. Fun humor and the dialogue. Just a lot of fun. A lot of entertainment value on this film. And I don't get why this film is not on DVD in the U.S. Again, I know I have the DVD. It's in good quality widescreen. Granted. But if I have to get that from overseas, it's kind of bullshit. All these other shitty films that get DVD release. Why is it that Dolph Lundgren's Retrograde got DVD release? I ranted on that piece of shit. There's someone who defended that piece of shit. I'm sorry, dude. No. Do not defend Retrograde. If you like Retrograde, seriously, that's fine. But I'm just making a point. That film was postponed from being released at all because it's so shit, and it is shit. Retrograde is a piece of shit, but it actually got on DVD in the U.S. And this didn't, in my opinion, my favorite film of his. What the fuck? Why isn't some DVD company coming up and saying, well, there's some people who talked about this film. Fuck it. Let's release it. Expendables came out. Dolph is on the big screen, but we're not going to do shit. Except maybe that Red Scorpion DVD. That's the new one that's coming out sometime. But fuck me. I want to see a special edition DVD. If they can get a special edition DVD, a fucking extra, where they actually have some of, the director interviewed. If they can get a special edition of all these other fucking movies that no one's even heard of in their fucking lives. Get commentaries and featurettes and documentaries. I want to see it for I Come in Peace. I want to see interviews with the director. I want to see interviews with Dolph. I think Dolph would talk about this film. I think Brian Benben would talk about this film. I guarantee you people would talk about this movie. Hell, me and my friends will talk about the film and do it for free, for fuck's sake. We'll do an official commentary. Disney Studio, we'll do it for free. A fan commentary on why we love this film. And it represents that transition from 80s to 90s. And that was a fun fucking movie that's very underrated and deserves a lot more attention. It's fucking bullshit. Halloween 5 does not deserve a special edition DVD Divimax. But yet, yes, I did buy it to check it out. I was fair. It's a fair piece of shit. But Halloween 5 does not deserve a fucking special edition. With fucking commentaries and interviews and shit. It's bullshit. I'm trying to see, because usually, once in a while I buy a shitty film, but a lot of times the movies I buy I actually like. Once in a while. It's a shitty film. But the Dead Pit, that film Dead Pit, that doesn't deserve a special edition DVD with all these features and shit. Fuck that. And I hate to break it to you, Howard the Duck really, it was neat that they got features for Howard the Duck. But if I had to pick, this film deserves it more. Fucking bullshit. At least Howard the Duck actually got on DVD. This never did. Fucking in the US. Because that would actually mean that someone would give it respect. The fact you're not even going to put on DVD in the US shows a lack of respect. A lack of, you know, common sense, an emotion, big idiocy of bullshit proportions. Fucking stupid. That's just my opinion. It's fucking stupid. But anyway, I love I Come in Peace to death. I hope one day it does get its due because it deserves it. A fuckload. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll see you at the movies. Later.
Fuck you, spaceman.
And you go in pieces, asshole.